Let's share 10 minutes together to ease our busy mind. Let's just start by closing our eyes. And just for a second, just feel your existence on your chair, your bed, your floor, it doesn't matter. I just want you to feel your presence, feel your existence. Check in with yourself. Does your breath feel heavy? Do you feel restless, like it's uncomfortable to sit still? And if you do, can you sit with that uncomfortable feeling? Can you sit through it and see what happens? Maybe you feel calm. Maybe already you can feel thoughts coming in and out, to-do lists, work issues, social conversations that are on your mind from the past. Let's just begin by noticing everything that's going on, and also just still feeling that presence of you, your existence here right now, where you're maybe touching the floor with your feet, or your glutes, or your back. Can you feel that contact with the ground, wherever you are? Now, I understand how it can feel sometimes when your mind feels out of control and you might be experiencing negative thoughts, maybe towards something that's happened in the past, maybe regret, maybe it's something that you need to do but you don't have the energy to do, or maybe you've got too much to do. Maybe there's just thoughts and ideas spiraling around and around in your mind. I know this feeling well. Maybe it's anxiety. Maybe you're worried about something. Today, just for the next few minutes, all I want you to do as we're sat here together is any thoughts that are coming into your mind, coming in and out like a conveyor belt, I just want you to label it what it is. And try and label it with one word when it comes in. So as we're sitting and we're trying to just feel present, maybe noticing our breath, checking in with ourselves, feel our presence, and a thought comes in, I just want you to give it a name, a one-word name. Maybe worry, maybe anxiety, maybe regret, maybe fear, maybe overwhelm. And I want you to hone down on that word, whatever that word is. Whatever you've labelled that thought as, and there's no right or wrong, whatever it is, I just want you to hone down on that word, hyper-focus on that word. Can you, in your mind, focus so much on that word that you follow each individual letter as you go through the word, and you just follow it? Almost like you're scanning the letter, each letter, its corners, the lines, and then you move on to the next letter, and the next, and the next. Just try that for a few moments. Any thoughts that are coming into your mind, you're labelling it, and just focusing on that word and what it actually looks like. Maybe no thoughts are in your mind, and that's great. And you can just try and focus on that presence of yourself, sitting down, your presence, your breath, checking in with you, and try and have just a moment of clarity for yourself of your existence and your presence in the space and in this world. After you've gone through each letter, I want you to then imagine that word slowly getting smaller and smaller and smaller until it eventually is so small that it evaporates into dust, and then come back to your presence. Keep doing that over and over again. A thought comes in your mind, you give it a word, you focus on each letter, and you let it go smaller and smaller and smaller until it's gone. You're not your thoughts. They're just experiences. It's not who you are. It's not the reality. And again, just keep coming back to you and your presence in the space, your presence in this world, you on the ground, your existence. Again and again. Maybe there's just so many thoughts that you can't label them all. Well, it's causing you stress to label them. That's okay. Instead, can you imagine an image and instead watch that image slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller and then turn into dust, into the air, and slowly evaporate? We aren't our thoughts. We never are. Our thoughts are experiences that we have, but that's not who we are, and it's never the reality of any situation. So labeling these thoughts and letting them go can help them feel a little bit less overwhelming, a little bit less imminent, and a little bit less immediate. Right now, you don't have to do anything. Right now, you don't have to take action, be reactive, respond. If you're watching this and you've completed this, you're probably not in the right headspace to do any action or take any action. Your mind is too clogged up, and I know that feeling, and then make decisions that aren't a true reflection of what I want and who I want to be. So first, just see if you can be kind to yourself after this and for the rest of the day. Just give yourself a little kindness, a little grace. You're feeling overwhelmed, there's a lot of thoughts going on. It's an overwhelming world, so give yourself some grace there. You're doing the best you can, and that's okay, that's enough. See if any final thoughts are just coming in now, and then just follow those letters for a final time. And watch it slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller and turn into dust. Because it doesn't actually exist. Our thoughts don't actually exist. They're only thoughts, they're not realities. And then together, let's just breathe in through our nose and out through our mouths. And if you feel comfortable, just wiggling your fingers and toes and just blinking your eyes open. Thanks for joining me today. I hope if you've got a busy mind, I know it well, that this 10 minutes, you can come back to it just to help clear those thoughts a little bit, clear that overwhelming feeling. Be kind to yourself today. And if you want to see some more videos like this, please let me know below and subscribe to my channel, Ease with John, to make life a little bit easier. Enjoy your day.